Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. So today I like to share with you on sets of form. We all know that in traditional Chinese martial art, because there are so many different styles, every style have their advanced form and their secret form or their all kinds of forms or sets. Now, in Wing Chun, there's no different, right? So commonly we know that Wing Chun have the Xiu Lin Tao sets, the Chang Piu set, and the Biuji set, the three sets. And for some, will know that that is 1850s set, which is practiced in the Red Boat Opera or the Fine Jade associations in the era of the uprising of the Taiping uprising and the Red Boat uprising. So these all are sets. Now, that is an issue on sets. If you look around in traditional Chinese martial arts, you will find that people who practice Wing Chun will say, you know, Xiu Lin Tao is really advanced and Biuji never get out of the door. It is secret, it is advanced. And then those who practice the 1850s Xiu Lin Tao will say this is the oldest Xiu Lin Tao sets. Okay. And then also you can hear that people say, well, this is passed from this grandmaster to this grandmaster to this grandmaster. This is the most authentic, or this is belong to this lineage, or this is have internal power, or all kinds of secret. And then due to this, sets, like for example the Tai Chi sets, you can hear that they say, well, this is the ultimate sets. You have the internal power, all kinds of stuff. Same in the Wing Chun, they say you practice the Xiu Lin Tao, the three sets. The first Xiu Lin Tao set, you have this type of power, that type of power, and it make it sound like if you know one set, you can conquer the whole world. Okay. So you have this type of how to say that? Use it today's word in the straightforward way. It's like kind of marketing term. Okay, my set is the best set. This is the most powerful set. You know, all kind of stuff like that. Now, this is the problem. Because this type of marketing, quote unquote, it actually make more damage to the traditional Chinese martial arts practitioner, include the Wing Chun practitioner. Okay. So today I like to share with you two truths about sets. And if you know about this two truths, then you can get a better result, because you will be able to understand what is going on with sets. What are they? Okay. And not falling into the trap of what I'm going to share with you here. Okay. Now, the first truth is form or set, disregard of style. It is a technological design. It has its strength, it has its weakness, it has its limitations. So there is no such thing as the ultimate sets. Okay? You can check into the entire history of China. There is no such thing as the ultimate set. Like this set is from this Taoist or this monk, that this is the ultimate, or this grandmaster. No, there are no such thing. Okay? The evidence is that if you look into the history of Chinese martial arts, okay, real history, not movies, okay, not he say, she say, all those hearsay, real deal. Set is like a technology. It is a tools to develop something. Okay, it is never a magic. So there's no such thing as you just keep practice this set and then you'll be able to fight everybody, every style, because this is the ultimate internal or whatever. No, there is no such thing exists in traditional Chinese martial art history. None, zero. Okay. We want to base on data, evidence, not on you say, me say, okay, or whose opinion, whose interpretations. So set is a design, is a technology, like tools, like you design a hammer or a plier. Okay, it has its usage. It is the tools and the materials. It is like that. Okay. Now, so when looking into sets, the set has to follow the signs of the ancient Chinese. It has to follow that. And I make it simple for you guys because I have already summed it up as the 6-13-3, 6 core element, 13 state. Okay, 6-13-3, and the 3 variations and so forth. Okay, which is in my book, Basic Wing Chun Art and Science. I sum that science, okay, of the traditional Chinese martial art over thousands of years in the Basic Wing Chun Art and Science book. Okay. So there's science. Now, one thing I like to share with you here. If you want to know the 6-13-3, you can watch my video channel here or go get the book, Basic Wing Chun Art and Science. Do not get from anybody else, because out there are people who using my term, the 6 core element, and people can use the term, but does it having the content of this 6-13-3 or the science? There's a question. So the best thing, watch this channel when I explain it, or get the book which I summarize the entire thing so you can see once for all what it is. And those who actually graduate from my 6-13 class, they will tell you exactly the same thing. It doesn't matter if one guy lives in Mars or one guy lives in Venus, because all of them, if they get trained in 6-13-3, they will tell you exactly the same thing. Okay, because this is science. Now, based on this science, when they design the sets, that is their style, the style, and within their style, so the style is like like this clothes. This is called T-shirt. Then you might have a V neck type of T-shirts and different types of T-shirt. The style, right? So that's the style. Now, and whatever design has to base on this 6-13-3, and there's the style, and the style has to have the momentum type of the art, the momentum type. Namely, is this a short strike art, or it is a long fist, this type of style. Like for example, it is a Western boxing type of art or the BJJ type of art. Okay, so those momentum are different. So they have the momentum type. And then they have this training, which is involve the training load and the recovery, which is embedded in the form of the sets. Okay. So to the minimum, you know that this any sets, they have to base on the science, which I coined it now, the 6-13-3, and on top of that there's their style, and then within their style they have to have the momentum type, and then the training load and the recovery. Using today's sport science terminology, you have to have this. Okay. So this is what it is, okay, and of course it cannot cover everything. You cannot say, well, I train Western boxing type of style and it cover BJJ. There's no such thing, okay. So if one knows the science, which is this sets of form based on the momentum and momentum type and the training load and the recovery type, they know the sets, they know what it is. Okay, like if you know a hammer is a hammer built by steel or fiberglass. Okay, and the plier is a plier made from steels or iron, those kind of stuff. So there's nothing is ultimate, because a plier cannot do the job of a hammer. Okay. Now, you need to understand that in the ancient Chinese martial art for thousands of years, it is always evolution. For example, just take an example of the 1850s Xiu Lin Tao sets. Today we know that 1850 Xiu Lin Tao set is what? It is incorporate or integrate or fusing. And fusing is a better word. It fused the Shaolin short strike momentum, with the wide crane techniques, and it have the 12庄 recovery and training load content. So it fused these three things together to make it Xiu Lin Tao set. Why it doesn't Xiu Lin Tao 1850s? Okay, it doesn't call it Shaolin. It doesn't call it White Crane from Fujian. It doesn't call it 12庄. Why? Because this is an evolution. It is using Shaolin short strike. Get some of the White Crane's techniques. Okay, and then fuse it with the Hermes recovery and training load content. Let's make it. That is the Wing Chun Xiu Lin Tao sets of 1850s. Okay. So again, it doesn't call it Shaolin. It doesn't call it Hermes. It doesn't call it White Crane. It's actually Xiu Lin Tao. Okay. So you always have an evolution. So when things changing like today, okay, you face different type of fighting martial arts opponent, our competitor, right? So you have to evolve to expand your dictionary, or expand your vocabulary, your technology, in order to face a different era of the martial arts. That's how it is from ancient. Okay. Another story is like 1560 when General Qi Guang lost to the Chinese martial art, Chinese army lost to the Japanese samurai sword play or samurai sword art that forced General Qi Guang to take the Chinese martial arts at that time, and it just studied the Japanese samurai sword and evolved. And then only after evolve in the history, he defeated the Japanese samurai swords or the pirate at that time. Okay, at that time, and of course the Japanese martial art will evolve too. You know, everything is evolved, so there is no such thing as you learn this Tao, this Qi, and then this is the ultimate. No such thing in the world of the real world of China. Okay? And now, this is evolution. Now, we need to know that it is a disaster if we do not know this. We do not know the science. We do not know the momentum type. We do not know the training load and the recovery design of the sets. It is a disaster because one cannot just simply go change whatever one wants before one understands this. And as the creations of the Shilin Tao sets of Wing Chun 1850s, that guy knows what is going on. That's why he said, well, I'm going to design a new thing, right? So in the ancient people do that, but today, if we do not have that understanding and do not have those type of training, and then we just go changes without even know what is going on with the sets. Or sometimes we just go name it, say, oh, this is passing down from this grandmaster, this lineage, this is authentic, this is the oldest from right book. It is a disaster because it doesn't say anything. In fact, it can screw up. It can screw up big time. Okay? So example is in 1950s, people in China at that time before the Cultural Revolution, they already study a lot of those Tai Chi sets. And then they found out that the Tai Chi sets, some of them create problem because it is actually an imbalanced practice in the Qi channel. Okay, this is reality. This is with records. So what I'm telling you here is under using based on the real traditional Chinese martial art history records. Okay. So the truth is, now that it is a set is a tools. It has to based on in today's language the 613.3. It has to have this momentum type, the training, loading, and recovery design of the set. Okay, we know that. Now it comes to the second truth. The first truth is this form is a design, is a tools, or the set is the design, is the tools. It never is completed. It is always have its strength and weakness and limitations. And that's why there's always evolution to make a different sets. Okay, that's the reality. The second truth is, in order to develop or cultivate the skill of the sets, one need to know that the science, the momentum type and the recovery and the training load design of the set. It is absolutely not the case of you just mimic this way, and if you practice long enough, then you will get it. It is absolutely not that way. Okay. One need to know clearly what is this doing. It's just like if I give you a new smartphone, I won't tell you how to operate it. I just tell you, hey, you know what? You just go try it out. If you try enough, you will be able to use a smartphone. It's invalid stuff. Okay. So to practice a set, one need to know all this stuff. And if one really know the science, I call it 6-13-3. Okay, I coined the name in because this is a Western world now. But there is Chinese science. If one know that, when one practice the sets, because the set is actually based on the 6-13-3 of the technology and the momentum and so forth. If one know the science, one will often find out how come this is this way. This set have issue. How come I train this way? This have issue. So if the design is improper, you're not going to get it. You cannot get result. No way. Okay. It's just like if I tell you that, oh, you just you try enough, you will design this cell phone, but I don't give you the schematic. No way you will know what's going on. Okay. So these two truths. The first is you need to know the uniqueness, the characteristics, and the limitation of the set, the sets. Know what it is exactly as it is. The second is because you know it is what it is exactly as it is, you can actually make it happen. You can develop something out of it. Okay, these two truths. And that's why whatever can be developed within 4 weeks. If it is clear with us, a month is a long time to investigate on the sets and to train it. If one doesn't know this, one can spend a lifetime misled. Like, oh, this Wing Chun set is the ultimate set. Well, the reality, there's no such thing as ultimate. And then this Wing Chun set is so magical that as soon as you mimic it long enough, you will get it. Well, there's another misleading. That one is actually don't know what one is doing. Okay? So this is what I'd like to share with you today. We have, in traditional Chinese martial arts, up to today, a lot of resources from everybody have wasted, and this has been wasted too much in the sets due to do not understand what I am sharing with you today on that two truths. Okay? Ask the teacher on these two truths. He has to be able to explain to you. Otherwise, you cannot develop it. Okay? And if somebody changed something in their sets, ask them why. Okay? Based on 6-13-3, why is it happen? Why do you want to do it? Is that fit the momentum type? How is the loading and the recovery? If you want to talk about qi internal, You have to be able to tell that. Well, we do not want to assume people is proper because they are grandmaster, and we don't want to assume people is improper because they make a corrections or they do it this way. We want to base on science, based on it is a technology. So that way we treat everybody fairly. Is it make sense? What is this going to happen? Right? So this is to share with you. Hopefully that we get more effective and efficient. Otherwise, it's like, what is it good to practice Yulim Tao? What good is it if it doesn't give us anything? Well, Yulim Tao says, today, 2019, if it is proper practice with all the science and this thing, to the minimum, it can help one to distress one, to cut one's burnout, and to be able to have a healthier body. The minimum, it has to be able to do that. Okay? If you cannot do that, how can you fight, right? I mean, you fight, you need cardio, and you need all kinds of stuff, momentum handling, accelerations. So if we don't have this basic, we really do not get anything out from this day and day practice. And when is going to get a result? We cannot say, well, you're keeping practice. Well, if something you practice more than a month and it doesn't give you any result, drop it. Because why do we want to walk on the path which is, you know, is going to go nowhere or give no returns? Okay, check on it. Something is not understood clearly. Okay. So this is for you. Hopefully everybody being more effective in practice their sets and make the best use of it, because the world getting faster and faster, and if whatever we practice not keeping up, it is actually dragging us, and whatever dragging us, which is not giving result, will be obsolete and vanish.